Hey folks, and welcome. In the following video I'm going to give you a quick overview of the generic settings for the Rosemary 2 theme. So this area is pretty much a miscellaneous tab. There's some settings in here that are used globally, and we have a few different areas here. The social media section, and this section allows you to choose the style for the social sharing links. So that'll be links, for example, at the bottom of your blog post, your galleries, or any pages where you want users to be able to share your content. This is the links and how they'll be styled. So you can choose icons and letters. And if you choose letters, you can choose the actual font style. And you can choose anything from Google, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest, as they are the most popular sharing platforms. And you can have those at the bottom of your posts. The next options we have in here would then be your own social links. So that would be Facebook, Pinterest, etc. And you can choose from a whole array of these options. Facebook, Twitter, Yahoo, Dribble, LinkedIn, etc., etc. You just choose the one that you want, so the social channel that you like, and then add the link for that as well. And then you're good to get started. So that will be added to any place that includes the social links. So they're the social links to your profile, for example, the footer. Again, you can put this in various places throughout the site. It could also be in the header, for example. But that's basically what that will be for. It'll just help you grow your social following. If you want to add a social link, just scroll down at the bottom, click add, and then choose the link, and then add the actual link itself. So choose the label, then the link, and that's it. Good as gold. And remember always to hit update whenever you've finished adding any settings anywhere whenever you're using these settings area inside WordPress. Custom code, you can add CSS and JavaScript. So if you know a little bit about CSS or JavaScript, you can add these codes here and it will apply to the site. That will be useful if there's some things that aren't possible with the theme as default and you need to maybe adjust things on the front end and modify them a little bit. Or you have a developer to assist you with that. You can add the CSS and JavaScript here. Generic typography, this is basically the font kit for the theme. And this lets you select the different font styles for the different themes or for the different areas. That would be the text input field, the label for that. So that would be in your contact form, the actual labels, the contact form entry area, so where you input the text. So again, you can choose the different styles. Paragraph fonts, so the main paragraph text on the site, H1 through H6, so the headers on the site, and then a quote site as well. You can learn more about that in the typography section, how to style the different font styles, etc. We have a video for that as well. But this is basically just allowing you to set up the font hierarchy and structure for your site. Miscellaneous tab here, there's a couple of options. We have a button section here. And there's a video here that actually explains how to use the buttons in more detail, and it is pretty simple to do so with this theme. But all you have to do here is basically choose the button type, A or type B, choose the font label, choose the colors, choose the hover state, so whenever you hover over it, what does it do? Does it change color? Does the button background color change? And you can just set those up. So this one here is actually just a text option. This one you can see it's kind of hard to see, but there is a little background color. For this one, you'll probably want to choose the different background colors whenever it's hovered and whenever it's without being hovered, so just as default. Other settings would then be down here at the bottom, and this is for disabling the fading effect. So there is a fade effect. You'll notice whenever you're scrolling through our pages, there's this nice fade if it's loaded for the first time. We have it disabled on the site here, but you can enable or disable these. Right now they're disabled, but if you enable the fade effect, it'll have this nice scroll, and if you don't like it, just disable them in this area. You also have the option for the background color on the site, so you can set the entire background color. As default, it is white, and you can set or disable the preview button. So if you were to leave this enabled, there's actually a little preview button down here where you can preview the site and see it on different devices. I'm going to leave it disabled for now. Preloader, this is if you want to have a site preloader, so whenever things are loading, you can use your logo. So if you enable this, You can use the default site logo by enabling this option. Choose the size of the loader on mobile, on desktop. If you disable this and you want to use a custom loader or a custom icon, you can just disable this option, upload a .png file here, and then that will load whenever the site loads itself. So pretty good features inside the generic settings area, and nothing complicated at all. And hopefully that helps you understand a little bit more about this section today.